my friends. Thanks for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Most excellent indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today, we have a local brewery from downtown Cleveland, no less. Yeah, the Masthead Brewing Company, located there in downtown Cleveland on Superior Avenue. No doubt we have the Paradise IPA with grapefruit. There it is, baby. There it is. 6.8% alcohol by volume. Now, this is intended as a warm weather beer for summertime, but hey, I just got around to drinking it, and it's good. It's okay. It's 91 days old, which is a shade over, 1 day over what I would normally say is acceptable for an IPA. But this is not a West Coast style IPA. This beer is not intended to be a hot bomb. It's not intended to knock you on your butt and knock your socks off. It's a beer with grapefruit. Now I do have Masthead glassware for the occasion. I wish they made some different glassware, but as far as I know, this is it. Now this glassware is not etched, so I'm going to let it roll in there and build up. Oh man, I get that grapefruit right here. I don't have to get in any closer. I got the grapefruit up in my face, up close and personal. Woo-wee! Yeah, I tell you what, I used to live in the building directly across the street from Masthead, and my apartment overlooked Masthead Brewing Company. If I still lived there, boy, it'd be all over for me. Because I tell you one thing, they serve some of the best pizza I've ever tasted. Yeah. Um, now, in the building I used to live in right there, they had a bar that was downstairs in the same building. Matter of fact, they had multiple bars. So all you had to do was take the elevator down, drink all you want, and take the elevator back up. I lived on the 17th floor, and man, that was crazy. Now, with this setup, what I'd have to do is walk through the building, open one door, walk across the street, and there I'd be. Yeah, good thing I don't live there anymore, huh? I had some beautiful views of Lake Erie there in my apartment. I got a beautiful view of Lake Erie here too, but man, I'm away from the downtown craziness. Man, there's some crazy stuff going on in downtown Cleveland. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and turn the logo around here. You can't really read it because of the foam. So we'll turn it around. Very beautiful. I would describe this as more of an orange color than a golden color. It's more orange. And the grapefruit is still coming through strong. The grapefruit is absolutely up in my face. And I'm not getting much else except that grapefruit. So let me thank the brewers at Masthead there in downtown Cleveland. And I also want to thank everybody that works in the restaurant, man, because every time I go there, they have great pesto pizza. Ooh, man, pesto. All right, cheers to everybody down there, and cheers to you at home, no doubt. Oh, man. Now, I tell you, I expected a really strong grapefruit flavor considering the aroma, but it's not that strong. It's off in the background, but the aroma is certainly up front, right up front. Ooh, wait. Oh, man. It's not quite as bitter as I would think it would be because of the grapefruit either. Now, look at that head and look at that lacing. This is a sign of a well crafted beer. This is quality. I can't sit here and fake this. I can't make this happen. Of course, the cleanliness of the glass does have quite a bit to do with it. But man, I'm telling you, look at that rocky head and look at the lacing just clinging to the side of that glass. There's no way that you can fake that. You just can't. Oh man. The only thing I don't like about Masthead, and this is going to sound strange, but a lot of their new releases now you can only buy online, and then you have to go down to the brewery to pick them up. I don't like that. And I've sent them a couple emails. Of course, I'm only one guy, but yeah, I just, man, if you're gonna make your beers available, make them available at the brew pub and sell them right out of the brew pub. I mean, it's like a first come first served online thing, and if you don't get your order in, you're not gonna get the beer. I mean, I don't understand why they are making limited batches like that, because they always sell out. They always sell every single thing they put up sells out. Hmm. Well, I tell you, even though this beer is been sitting around a while, it's not a big deal. Yeah, and the reason it's not a big deal is because, like I said, it's not brewed to bring out the hops. It's brewed to bring out the grapefruit more than anything else, and it does a fine job of that. Man, look at that beer. Look at that beer. But I tell you one thing: if you don't like a bit of grapefruit in your beer, then you won't like this. But if you know anything about IPAs, when they first hit the marketplace, that's all they had was grapefruit IPAs. I mean, everything that you looked at was a grapefruit IPA. Like, oh my God, another, I can't do this. And then they started coming out with the West Coast style IPAs. And now we've moved into this New England style IPAs. I don't know what's going to be next on the hit list. I don't know, but I'm getting a bit tired of New England style IPAs. I prefer the West Coast style IPAs. That's my favorite. Up in your face hops, something with a 10% alcohol and something with 80 IBUs. Because the higher you go in the IBUs, it's really just a number. You can get high IBUs as high as 150. The difference between the 150 and the 80 is negligible. Um, yeah, it's just a matter of personal preference. Mm. Well, I strongly suspect that you can't get this anymore. And if you do see it, you should buy it right away because I doubt if it's a year round beer. This is more of a summer thirst quencher. But anytime you see anything from Masthead Brewery, you should latch onto it. I've never had a beer from Masthead Brewery yet that I said, oh my God, what the hell is that? That's horrible. I've never had a beer like that, and I doubt if I ever will, man. I'm telling you. Even their seasonal beers, their pumpkin beer, their Christmas beer, they're all killer, man. They're all killer. Hey, with that said, let me run out of here. I'm not trying to make this a marathon review. All right. Hey, life is short. Let's be happy. And let's try new things like this one from Masthead Brewery out of Cleveland, Ohio. I don't know what the distribution network is, but look for it because you won't be disappointed. Until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.